records ako for a while. Ayun. So, if you are referring to your campaigns nga nahuman na nimo or na-publish na nimo, go to this one campaigns, then all campaigns. Supposed to be when you already published those campaigns or you're already done with your campaign, makita na siya diri sa all campaigns. So, na ongoing, na draft, and na completed. So, diri na siya ninyo makita.
Pwede ako na lang screen share, miss, para
Sige.
lang.
Ay, let me enable screen sharing. Okay. Sige. Go to campaigns. Kana. Then, supposed to be naa din ha imong campaigns. Go to drafts daw. Or unsa man to siya, email to siya, email marketing man to ni, ay email man to no?
Oo, sa email, miss.
I-click daw ng emails. Check if naa. Wala, ma-order jud siya.
Ang title magud ato kay RCG Vercom.
Dili is untitled.
Dili. Kuha siya, RCG Vercom. Para di ko malibog na kay daghan na magugsiyaw.
Na-save ba gito nimo?
Oh, ako to siyang gi-save, miss, kagabi eh. Kay ako man tong plano kay kuan kay
Can you go to email templates? Kana. Check daw na if mao na siya. Mao na siya or dili.
oh, muna na siya, miss.
Okay, so
Tama ba akong gibuhat?
yes, actually you did the template pero dili pa na siya mao ang imong isend or that's not the one na imuhang kuan og screenshot. What you're going to do is you will still go to back gani. Go to your contacts or audience. Yes. Then scroll down. Supposed to be makakita ka din na kana. I-click gani nang kana bitaw kana siya. Target with campaign. Then create an email. Then just add the remaining yung from, subject, then for content just click design email. The button nga design email. Nara. Kana siya.
Saan ni miss?
Kana click design email nga button. Ito sa application.
Sa right.
Nasa right.
Nasa right.
Kana
okay.
content.
Natabunan. Natabunan mo sa chat. Okay. Design email.
Yes. Then find your template dayon. Supposed to be mugawas to siyang campaign builder. Then click save template. Scroll up, then save templates. Tara, layouts, themes, save templates. Sige. I think,
I-click na ako siya.
i-click na. Then continue.
Ano siya nakagawas?
Sige. Exit anyway. Naa siya,
Ano ni siya?
i-edit daw balik. Can you please click edit? This one.
Nagigit siya.
Click okay.it. Then, pangita daw ng www.yourwebsite.com. Sige daw, scroll down daw sa imong kuan. Asa man ni siya? Imo na siyang gi-add tanan, miss. Or wala, daan na siya sa imong template.
Daan na siya, miss. Wala pa, mura gid akong gipanghimo. So, kaning diri, wala na ako siya hilap.
Sige. Remove na lang ng ayaw na ng copyright. I-remove ng mailing address. No. Kaning ubos.
Kani?
Ubos pa. Our mailing address is, kana siya nga placeholder. Delete that one. Delete po ng, kanang list of company. Okay, enough. Then, kana da yung if not archive page. Taman sa list description. Kaya. Click continue.
Or save and close?
No,
Continue?
just continue. Asa man
Exit
na?
anyway.
Ayan, no. Keep editing. Ako gi-mute, miss. Kuan ha, Ruth, basin matingala ka mag-istorya ka, wala ka unmute na lang. Asa man na siya dapit ng website? Kani i-click daw ni siya, Miss Ruth. Kani bitong Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Kani siya, i-delete na lang ako.
Can you please delete that one? Sige, click continue. Asa man na siya ang www.yourwebsite.com. Can you please keep editing daw? Sige. Can you please click Control F? Sige. Find your, your website.
Sa akin, wala man.
I-type dira sa kuan. Dito sa Control F, bitad. Kabantay ka ng bar. Kana.
Your website?
Your website. Ayaw butangi og space.
Okay. Wala siya. Hindi siya mukha.
Kana dong, can you please delete that want to change how you receive your email? I-click, delete na lang na siya. Ano bitang ubos sa copyright?
Ubos sa copyright. Sa
Kana, diya.
kani. Kani.
Oh, taman sa if rewards.
So tanan.
Yes. Okay, de, continue daw. Kung musugot na siya.
Nagyapon.
Asa man na siyang yourwebsite.com dapit? Can you please go to, sige daw, itry daw ning kuan ni James. Ato daw sa settings, keep editing. Then go to settings. Wala man po. Ano man na siya ay. Sige, try daw ang style. Wala man siya nakabutang. Dili na siya makuan. Mas-scroll down, no? Sige, anyways. Saka daw, Miss Ruth, imuhang kuan. Basi, tinuod. Basi na hidden nga black ang nga placeholder ba?
Mura ni siya tanan, miss.
Asa man ang SRS virtual assistant?
Kaning pinakatay, ma'am.
Social icons. Di man kay iyahaman siguro ng kuan. Brand. Supposed to be dili na siya ipatanggal niya. Ano ipatanggal lugar niya.
Iba kani siya, miss? Kanina din, he? Or, pero part lang ko din siya sa akong kuan.
Can you please click the find out more? Kanang button ni mga find out more. Then go to content daw. Try na to kung say sulod ana. Walay sulod imong find out more. Sige, butangin daw ko nun nagkuan link daw be. Kuan lang katong imong Facebook page or imong portfolio.
Asa ko mo to, miss?
Kanang web address URL bitaw, butangin na siya sa link sa imong website portfolio.
Ane?
Tong website portfolio ni mga link. Sige, click continue daw.
Na-double ang
Save.
HTTP.
Delete sa ang HTTP. Then click unsa na save and close ba nang nasa ubos?
Save and close siya, miss? Or sa continue ko?
Sige, i-click na lang sa i-click ang save and close.
Save.
Then click continue. Na-adjud siya. Ngano man na siya oy. Wala ba yung mga link na ay na hidden sa imuhang i-close daw ko na keep editing again. Sige, ato sa ubos.
Wala mo ko yung mga hidden.
Kanang link, Ma'am Ruth, saka gani Miss Ruth. Kato bitong Facebook, na gibutangan nimo nag-link wala. Facebook, Twitter, then nasay na yung mga links ana wala.
Murag na, ay diri, gabi, diri ko naputang, katabi tang ubos kaganina. Diri na ko siya gibutang, pero diri, wala ko sure kung ni appear.
Sige,
Ako
i-click.
na lang ka i-delete?
Sige,
Or,
i-edit lang, edit.
ano,
Hmm.
nara siya, na siya sulod.
Sige, ubos daw. Ng page URL. I-delete sa ning kana page URL supposed to be sige. Then i-copy daw ng imong kuan. Copy then paste diha. Kanang imong HTTPS nga link kana bitawng Twitter nimo ibalhin dito sa Twitter nga username kana delete na siya then bali na siya sa taas. Kat na ding isa Facebook nimo. Click continue. Save and close then continue. Okay. So what you're
Nara
going
siya.
edit na lang ng untitled nga campaign nimo, edit lang na siya, then you edit the from and the subject. Then you are good na. So take a screenshot of this one, then you don't need to send that into your to your recipient, okay? Just take a screenshot of that.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay. Sige, kinsa pa yung mga nagliso din ha sa ilahang MailChimp. Actually, guys, for those people nga nag-message sa ako about their MailChimp, about sa katubit ang restricted ilang pag-publish sa ilang MailChimp, you can still do that. Katubit ang gibuhat ni Miss Ruth. You can still do that. You can still publish your your landing page, only lang dili tanan makakita atong imong landing page. What is important is that you know how to do the job or how to lay out a campaign and your landing page. Then we will resolve the restriction once nga naana ko'y feedback from the the course developer kay hantod karon wala pa ko'y kuan update for that. So just to comply with your task, do what katong kaganina nga nakita ninyo, take a screenshot, then also for your landing page you can still do that in your sa inyong landing page, okay? Sige, other question?
Miss, how about those nga na ay violation? Like ako adik ko ka-publish because na daw ko'y violation.
Sige, is share imong screen palihog Miss Vioan. Sige. 'Di ba, can you please click
Yes.
the katong imong email marketing or katong email nimo nga gibuhat.
Kadyo sa sige dito na ako.
Nara sa all, find it here sa dire lang scroll down lang ka.
Kini all campaign?
Scroll down lang dira asa tong imong email nga gibuhat ka ganina. Or kagahapon.
Wait sa Miss.
I think that's kanang
Wala ni siya Miss, akong gibuhat. Pero naka-draft lang siya, dili na ako ma-publish.
Can you please click that one?
This one? Mani siya ang magawas.
Sige. Down lang. Sige, saka. Saka daw, Miss Vioan. Can you please click kaning edit URL? Obos daw. Sige, dili siya makopy, no? Sa landing page na nimo ang problem, but you can still do the email marketing nga side. So, can you please click view issues? I-right click lang, then, sige. Nakoy question, katong pag kuani mo, sige be, can you please click resolve?
I think Miss murag na send to na ko ang kuan mail.
Maoto siya. Because you don't need to send
Yes,
that
pag ingon
one.
nimo kaganina nga ayaw ra i-send ko lang na send na ko, I think mauto akong violation.
Same ba sa imuha, Miss Koan, Miss Adrian? Oh, sige. What you're going to do is make another MailChimp account. Please do not send the email. Kay mo na siya ang kuan, mo to siya ang na-detect ni MailChimp. Okay?
So dili na ko pa-use ani ako existing email Miss, no? Another email akong gamiton.
Yes.
And another Facebook account.
You can still use your Facebook page. Ang imuha lang buhaton dire is disconnect your Facebook dire sa imuhang existing na MailChimp. Do not send the email. Okay? Then try to update me later if maora gihapon.
Miss.
So, inganin na lang sige para dili na ta mag-go through unsaon pag-delete sa integrate sa inyong Facebook account dia. Go to integrations. Kanang ubos sa campaign dire sa imuhang site. Go to integrations. Then kana siya i-click ang imong Facebook. Then disconnect. Okay, so mao na siya ang you can make another MailChimp account using different na email. Then please do not send the contacts, and also you should connect your Facebook account dira sa imuhang new na MailChimp account. Okay?
Sige, Miss. Mag-try ko karon. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So wala na. Sige, Miss Adrian. But give me an update sa inyong kuan ha. Ayaw ninyo i-send because supposed to be you're just I just want to see, or we would just want to see that you know how to do the job. Dili na to i-send because no, ayaw i-send. Of course, you need to publish your landing page. Pero dili nimo i-send na siya dito sa contacts nimo. Okay? So ma-publish ra gid na ang landing page without sending that in sa imong contacts. Sige. Now let's go to actually dool na jud kay ta mahuman sa atong kuan. So let's go back. Naana ta sa muna lang gining nabilin tanawa gani. Module 4 and module 3. So at this time we will just run through sa kaning campaign sa scheduling ninyo. But before that, let us discuss first the proposal sample template and your prospecting. I have already published that. So let me discuss first how are you going to do your prospecting. So ang kuan ani this is the instruction on your prospecting. So create one prospecting flow and one service script. Then next is use module 1 web research in your katubitong web research na to na activity. Then create your prospect database spreadsheet with at least 25 lists on tab number 1. So also, make sure that the information is complete. First is your prospect name. Next is the source. Where did you find your prospect? Third is your prospect profile link and also the prospect email. So, kompleto na siya sa inyong web research. What you are going to do is just to copy those information diri sa template. Okay? So, muna siya ang buhaton. So this is an example. This is the example of your prospect list or prospect na activity. Diri sa taas, edit the file name, your name, and delete lang ning TOT off. So prospecting task tracker. Then next, what you're going to do is copy the prospect name here. Supposed to be 25 na siya because you have 25 people or persons in your web research. Then add the source. Where did you find your prospects and the prospect profile? So for example, sa Facebook nimo siya nakita, so Facebook pud niyang profile. Okay? And also your prospect's email. So dapat 25 pud na siya kabuok. Next is you are going to create a prospecting process flow. Prospecting process flow is basically how you are going to reach out to your prospects. Mura ni siya og script. So, naa siya diri kanang SEO freelancing script. Just edit this one, make it the prospecting process flow script. Kani siya diri. Edit lang ni siya. Then for what you're going to do is you will going to map out the steps. For example, here, connection request message. So how are you going to connect or reach out with your client? So when you message your client through LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, of course, you will send a message. So unsaon nimo to siya pagmugna or how you are going to create a message that will entice your client na pansinin kayo or pansinin yung message nyo. Konti lang, it doesn't need to be long because your client or your prospect will not read that if it is very long. Okay? Make sure that in your script or in your connection request message, nandun ang inyong link ng inyong website profile just to optimize in case si client interested on your services. So in your connection request message, maganda kung sabihin niyo lang na maybe you are looking for a general virtual assistant, I am available and kindly please check my portfolio if you are available. So this is the link. So ganun lang. Next is welcome and thank you message. So just create a one sentence of your thank you message. So thank you for connecting with me. Hope all is well in you. So ganun lang. Just create a thank you message. Then build rapport for the next few days. In case hindi pa nag-reply si client, ito yung isa-send niyo. Parang follow-up message lang na, hi, are you still available for for a meeting, I would like to, ganon lang. So, pwede ring, this is this is an example of my work before, so you can check my my portfolio and the like. So parang ganun lang. So pitch breakthrough and case study offer or service offer. So parang last message mo na to when your client doesn't reply to you. So ang gagawin nyo is just build more in or give them more information or feed them more information about you. It doesn't need to be long. What you need is precise, concise, and short. It should be short. Do not give your clients long messages. So ito yung example ng prospecting. So let me open my LinkedIn na lang so that you will see paano ako nakikipag-communicate with clients in my prospecting stage. So usually, ang ginagawa ko is naghahanap ako ng eto. So, naghahanap ako ng mga chief executive officer or CEO, then mini-message ko sila. Hi Rory, I've seen your profile in my feed and looks like you're doing well. Anyway, you might need a remote assistant so that you can give more time to other important stuff. Let me know. Keep safe. Parang ganun lang. That's how you are going to reach out with your client in different social media platforms. Okay? Ito, may mga example pa akong iba dito. Ito. Hi, Travis. I hope you're doing great today. Anyways, just dropping by to let you know maybe you need some remote assistance to work with your admin tasks to give more time to other important tasks. I can help you with that. I love to hear from you. Stay safe. Parang ganun lang. Parang parang nagpapakilala ka lang dun sa mga prospects ninyo. So, that is how you are going to map out your prospecting na script. So, parang ganun lang. You can add more steps here if you like, and you can add more scripts if you like. Okay? So, yan lang for prospecting na task. Okay? So, do not forget to turn in your sheet. So, yun lang for prospecting. And also, I would like to discuss this also, your sandali lang, prospecting proposal. This is your proposal. So, for 21-day campaign, hindi lang 21-day campaign na yung posting lang yung gagawin ninyo. So what you are going to do is really to reach out to clients or to apply or bid sa mga projects na pinost in different freelancer profile or platform. So this is an example. So these are you should put your proposal letter, cover letter, and curriculum vitae, and also your freelancing na mga messages. So, look at that. Dapat nandito yung job posting. You take a screenshot and you should sa screenshot dapat nakikita yung you applied for that specific na job description. So, remember na sa screenshot ninyo sa job posting dapat makikita ko rin or mababasa ko yung yung job overview or yung trabaho. So, next is in the second na na photo is you have to take a screenshot of your proposal proper. So this is where you are going to send your proposals dun sa job applications ninyo. So what you are going to do is you will at least may 42 na proposal kayong na-send in the span of 21 days. So basically, per day, you are going to send 2 proposals per day. But for me, I suggest that you send a proposal at least 10 to 15 na proposal per day. So since you already signed up for different freelancer profile, pwede nyo yang gawin, yung 15 to 20 proposals. Just, for example, in online jobs page, you are only allowed to send 10 proposals per day. So, you can do that. Send 10 proposals per day. Tapos dun sa freelancer.com, dun sa Upwork. So, marami. It's just that for this task, you are required to do 42 screenshots of your proposal. So kung hihimay-himayin talaga natin yan, 2 proposals per day lang during your 21-day campaign. Pero the more you send proposals, the merrier and the more chances of winning. Okay? So, any question about your proposal? Wala. Wala na. Sige, wala naman siguro. So, let me discuss this one. Your campaign scheduling and documentation. Ma'am, sa 21-day campaign ni na task or start na meron, to be submitted last day sa 21 day. After 21 days pa ni ma'am. Yes, if you are, even if you are hired on that before matapos yung for 21-day campaign, it is still kailangan yung mag-comply to send 42 na proposals. So, yes, it should be submitted at the end of your 21-day campaign. So, dapat wag niyo nang paabutin sa 21-day campaign ninyo nga na mag-send mag-proposal. Dali ra kay na kana bilang 42 proposal. Isa ra na ako kaadlaw nga kuan proposal, mag-send ra ko bisag unsa nga proposal. Of course, dito sa mga quality na mga job posting. Dili, I believe it won't belong para ma-comply nimo ang 42 proposals. So, question. Clarify lang nako ha, if you are hired in between your 21-day campaign, you are still required to send and to comply with the 42 sent proposals. Okay? Sige. So let's go to scheduling and digital marketing campaign. So basically, this is where you are since nahuman naman tada tong atong schedule or human na tada tong content plan na to and atong social media na task, this is where you are going to apply your task. So, we will be scheduling your your task or your social media content in a scheduler. So, I will you can use any scheduler. I suggest use Buffer, or if you can utilize Facebook suite, you can do that, or you can also do or use Planoly. So muna siya ang mga good nga social media schedulers. So basically, as a freelancer, you need to run your own digital marketing campaign focused on positioning yourself. This is why you need to post in different social media platforms, because you need to establish your social media presence. Paano si client maniniwala na totoo kang freelancer when he cannot find you in different social media platforms, or even hindi niya makikita na alam mo gawin yung mga trabahong yon? So it is done in a series of 21-day campaign or 60 days campaign. So in my own experience, talagang may na-hire or na-hire yung mga trainees in the span of 21 days. As long as you are really diligent in sending your proposals and your 21-day campaign is really active. So kaya sineschedule na natin at this early age or early days yung social media contents nyo, because you need to make sure na mapopost talaga para hindi na kayo parang bitaw maalanganin when you go to when you finally enter your 21-day campaign. You will just focus on sending proposals, sending or reaching out to your prospects, and also you will be focused on the interviews. Kasi guys, that 42 na proposals, really may mag-i-interview sa inyo on the same day, 3-4 na mga tao. So, or mga employers that are interested in hiring you. So, dapat you will be focused na lang dun sa pag-reach out kay client, finding prospects, and sending proposals. Hindi na dun sa yun pa lang kayo gagawa ng 21-day campaign ninyo. Okay? So, these are the common na mga dilemma. What will you post and when will you post? So, at least tapos na tayo dito sa what will you post. Because, as I've mentioned, we have to anchor our post to the customer journey. So, doon tayo bibigyan ng direction na this is really our direction. Dito tayo pupunta. Next is, when will you post? So, according to research, may iba't ibang days or time of the day tayo ma-optimize natin yung posts natin. So, we will be talking about that in the next few slides. So, think about the concept of give, get. Okay? So, the awareness and consideration stage is your give type of activities. For example, as I've mentioned, in your awareness and consideration, you feed your clients with information about yourself and about your services, about how well you can do in these services and how well you are going to perform in this industry. Okay? Kahit baguhan tayo, kahit bago tayo in this industry, dapat yung confidence natin on how to do this task is established na. Kaya nga, nandito kayo sa training, you undergo this training, the different tasks, gumagawa kayo nun, because isa sa ini-establish natin is your confidence on doing these tasks. Okay? In your consideration and awareness stage, it is where you give value to your services, to give high value information to your clients. And also in your decision stage, on your conversion stage, it is where you feed or give your client information that they will really get you as or hire you as a general virtual assistant. So hindi na dito sa decision stage kayo magbibigay ng information. Dito na ninyo ipoprompt si client to take an action. Usually sa decision stage, dito nyo minomention yung needs ni client, why they need to hire you. Okay? Next is in digital marketing campaign, as I've mentioned, you have to anchor your post in the 3 stages of your buyer's journey. So when posting on social media, don't use the same caption in your series of posts. Why? Because it will bore or magiging boring yung post ninyo. And your client will think na, ay, pare-pareho lang naman yung pinopost niya. So hindi siya yung gusto ko kunin kasi walang bagong idea. Parang ganon. So also in your campaign, you have to post daily on different times. This is to optimize your readers and your audience. Kasi we live in different time zones. So what is important is, for example, ngayon, ang target mo sa mga audience mo is the time zone where kapareho mo ng time zone, pwede yon. But if your target are those clients na nasa US, nasa North Pole siguro, or sa Europe, so iba yung time zone. So this is why you have to post daily on different times. Okay? So customize it and think of the reader's perspective. This is one of the tips that I have to emphasize to you, because hindi po lahat ng social media manager or those people who are creating content, yung iniisip kasi nila, sila yung gagawa ng content. So dapat sila lang yung nakakaintindi. No, always remember that ikaw yung reader. Ask yourself if ako yung reader, in a layman's term, maintindihan ba to ni client, or is my post highly technical that the words that I use is hindi na makikilala ni client na isa palang virtual assistant yung hinahanap niya. So assess yourself, assess your content, and I know that you have been doing well with your content. I've checked it already, but I haven't graded it yet kasi may hinahanap pa ako. And assess your content in a reader's perspective. Okay? What will they learn from reading your post? So ito yung high value information. So hindi lang daw puro about ourselves. Hindi lang puro about our marketing pillars. Also, you put high value information, just like, what is a general virtual assistant? Anong ginagawa ni general virtual assistant? Hindi yung ako general virtual assistant ako pero ito yung ginagawa ko. Wag daw puro ganon. So you have to balance everything so that ma-reach mo talaga yung client na na tina-target mo. Next is, how will they benefit from it? So as I've mentioned, dun sa decision stage ninyo, mas maganda if you mention the need of the client and how you can help them achieve or solve their problem. And be ready to respond to inquiries. So on Messenger, sabi nila, hindi, or according to marketers, hindi po advisable na you take too much hours para to respond to your clients. Kaya tayo gumagamit ng chatbot, because it allows your client to still communicate with us even we are not online. Okay? So when making posts, tag prospects and friends who can view or help or give view or can give clients. So also reminders, do not auto tag because it will give a wrong impression to your clients. What you can do is when you post to your page, repost it using your personal accounts. Yan yung ginagawa ko para mas lumawak yung audiences ko. Kasi when you post only on your page, ang mangyayari doon, yung mga taong nag-like lang ng page mo ang makakakita doon. Whereas dun sa or whereas those yung ginawa mong you post or repost the post of your page, mas marami ang makakakita. So you can also message your friends, uy friend, pwede bang paki-share nito? So lalawak yung audience mo. So again, do not auto tag. You can tag friends but do not auto tag kasi you might be tagged as spamming. Okay? So also tagging relevant and helpful friends can increase visibility. That this is what I have mentioned earlier. Also make sure not to over tag and also ask comments that will help your brand. And if you have your own blog, monitor your Google Analytics. Okay? Pwede yon. So that is an advanced na but you can also read or parang you can also study how Google Analytics works. Okay? So also monitor your freelance profile sales. So in sa mga I think in Hubstaff or Hubstaff Talent, binibigyan kanila ng monthly na report where whom people or ilang people yung dumaan sa profile mo, parang ganon. So you can monitor that using your freelancer profile. If you have your own site, just like our portfolio, you can also log in inquiries and interaction in your HubSpot CRM. So you can also use HubSpot CRM or your Strake. Okay? So use your email template and implement an email marketing campaign for follow through. Okay? So on social media tagging, to help you increase your exposure for 21-day campaign, you have to do or you have the most effective way to tag is to share your post. This is what I mentioned earlier. So otherwise, it is likely that only those people who like the post or who like the page will see your post. So as I've mentioned, ano yung pinaka-effective is you can repost your page post and ask your friends to repost it. Free naman yon. So walang mawawala sa friends mo if you ask them. So parang ganun lang. And also awareness din yan sa mga friends mo. Baka may friend na naghahanap ng virtual assistant, so pwede ka nilang i-recommend. So also your website link helps you in sa visibility mo or sa presence mo in your social media. Okay? If you are not getting inquiries or increase in your profile traffic, improve your methods and campaign messaging. So, dito sa 21-day campaign ninyo guys, hindi sa lahat ng panahon maraming pupunta sa Facebook page ninyo. So, what you are going to do is to optimize and optimize and optimize your profile. Pag may mga bagong details, pag may mga bagong certificates, pag may mga bagong trabaho na feeling mo parang natutunan mo na, you can add that details in your profile. Much better na mas marami kang pinopost dun sa relevant post, of course, in your page and repost it in your Facebook page. Okay? So, What you can do also in your page is you can also post blogs or repost mga informations about social media, or I mean virtual assistant or mga YouTube channel na nagpo-promote ng ah, virtual assistants, but those are not counted in your 21-day campaign documentation. Only those graphics and snippets na sinend nyo sa task ninyo. Okay? So, these are the tips that I can give you or we can give you in your scheduling. So, these are the different scheduling tools. Depende na sa inyo ano yung gagamitin nyo. So, you can use Loomly, Promo Republic, Hootsuite. So, I recommend you use Hootsuite, Buffer, TweetDeck, and also you can use Planoly. So, I haven't tried all of this, but I tried Hootsuite, Buffer, and TweetDeck and Planoly. Yun yung nagagamit ko. But now when I want to post in my Facebook and Instagram, I use Facebook Suite. So you can also utilize that one. So this is the best time to post. So in Instagram, or I mean in Facebook, the best time to post is on Wednesday, 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. This is the rule of thumb. So when you want to post your social media and optimize your audience, or social media content and optimize your audience, you are going to post between break time. So for example, on a specific day, for example ngayon, syempre, less yung audience mo at 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. Kasi nagtatrabaho lahat ng tao. So they are not in their mobile phones. Mas maganda if you post your social media content at between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yan yung panahon where people is in their mobile phone. So that is the rule of thumb. Also in lunchtime, you can post your social media content at 11 to 1 p.m. So yan yung maraming traffic because most of the people lunch break, so nasa cellphone, nasa mobile phones. So ganon. That is the rule of thumb. But dito, according to marketers in Facebook, Wednesday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., these are the best time to post on Facebook. So the best day is Wednesday. Most considered engagement or yung mga people na nag-engage sa mga social media post mo on Facebook is at 9 p.m. to 3 p.m. So worst day is on Sunday daw because sabi ng marketers on Sunday is a family day. So people is not usually in their social media platforms or social media or in their mobile phone. So they spend time with their self. That is a rest day. So, 'di ba, usually people wants to rest on that day. So lowest engagement is on morning. So this is what I mentioned earlier. Morning and evening after 5 p.m. or in morning before 7 a.m. because yan pa yung pagising ng mga tao. Okay? On Instagram, best time also or best day to post is on Wednesday and then Wednesday and Friday, but the best day is on Wednesday. Then the time is most engagement is Tuesday through Friday 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and so on and so forth. So ganon yung best day and time to post. So you might want to consider this time to post in your social media platforms to optimize your audience and your reach. Okay. So also in Twitter, the best day is Wednesday also, and most engagement is on weekdays, and worst day is also on Sunday. So, and also in LinkedIn, the same with LinkedIn. And so when you want to post your social media content, make sure to consider these schedules. para po mas maraming makakakita sa social media content ninyo na pinost. Okay? Question. Wala. May question?
Sa mga
Di ko kadungog kuan Miss View an
mes.
hinay jud dili o kadungog. Sige. Miss Ann, pwede sa kuan, pwede ka, ayaw na pagpangita og kuan, ayaw na pagpangita og anything nga problema nimo. Unsa tong naa sa imong kuan, sa imong web research na task, just put that in your prospecting na tab or na sheet. Aw sa actual, sa prospecting na actual, sa actual, you can both, unsay tawag ani, you can both apply for agency or individual or companies. So, depende na sa inyo. Just be sure, guys, na well compensated mo, ana. Okay? Why man list ang engagement after 5 p.m.? Wala naman untay work. This is because mo pa na ang pagpanguli sa mga tao. Busy pa na sila sa traffic, busy pa na sila sa kanang unsay tawag ana pagpanghipos, or busy pa na sila sa kanang some of those people kasi who are engaged in social media might extend their time on that specific hour. So, social media marketers and those people na nag-study sa behavior sa mga tao or sa mga audience in social media, check those also, ay ila pong gi-check na ang mga kanang unsay tawag ani, mga things kay maka-affect man pud gyapon na sa ilahang sa audience. Mga factors mo na siyang uban factor. So it is better to kanang kuan gyud, kanang post kanang wala bitaw kung ikaw ba, ako for example, ako hunanon gid ninyo pag mag-post mo, always think like the viewer or the audience. So kung ako pag kaning aron nga time, for example alas 5, dili pa man gid ko makabunot ana sa akong phone, di ba? Because I will be going home first before ko mag-on. Then for those moms, dili na sila magbunot diretso silang phones, di ba? Because they will cook for dinner, they will mag-atiman pa sa mga bata. So ang mga mama ana usually, or mga papa usually, maghawid gina silang phone at 7 p.m. kanang humanan ni hapon, at 8 p.m. humanan ni hapon kanang padulungay na matulog, or kanang at lunchtime ana bitaw. So mo na siya ang mga behavioral na mga factors on sa inyohang audiences nga part. Okay? Question. Yes, PH time to siya. Kintahay. So, inyo lang to siyang ikuan, convert into the time zone. Parehas na tanan across the world. Only lang, what you're going to do is, i-convert lang ninyo sa time zone. So, for example, in US, in New York, if, unsa natin oras karon, if it's 2:36 here, New York is 12 hours behind sa atwa, I think. So, it's already 2:36 in the morning dito sa kuan sa US. So, or sa New York. So, inyo lang i-convert. Convert lang ninyo sa kwan. So, kung 10 p.m. tong optimize ay tong kanang best way to post in Instagram or in Facebook. So, inyong target is 10 p.m. dito sa US. So, anaon lang ninyo. Sige, question. Na. Sige. So, let me discuss to you the tasks sa inyong 21-day campaign and how you're going to record or document your 21-day campaign. I already published this one. Of course, ang deadline ani is after sa inyong 21-day campaign. But make sure that every day inyong gina-check ang inyong post, okay? So, I have to edit the pamuna ha sa instruction because kani siya, for example, ayun, na-edit na di ay 150 character content. So, in your 21-day campaign, what you're going to do is create a total of unique 21-day graphics and snippets. So, humana ta danha. So, check na ta. And then, your social media graphics should be branded. So, humana po ta na, check na. And you also have to do 150 character content. Check na sad ta. And use at least 10 hashtag. 5 defaults, 15 hashtag itong akong gipagamit sa inyo, di ba? 5 defaults and 5 related hashtags or your hashtag of the day. Next is schedule at least 1 unique post in 3 social media platforms. So, I will still have to ask about 3 social media platforms because I think it's dalawa lang na social media platform yung kailangan. Sandali lang ha. So, I will still have to check if 3 social media platforms ba to, but during sa sa instruction sa amin is 2 social media lang, but I will give you an update about this. So, post can be reused on other platforms on the same day only. So, that's why I recommend na yung post niyo for Facebook should this or snippet niyo sa Facebook on that day pareho lang dun sa other platforms niyo. Magkaiba lang yung graphics because as I've mentioned, magkaiba yung size ng each social media platform. So sa Facebook iba, kay Instagram iba, and iba din kay LinkedIn. So sa Zeiss lang you can use the same na design, but yung size talaga mag-iiba talaga in different social media platforms. Also, you have to take a screenshot of your actual post with date stamp. So this is required because we need to verify that you really posted the post or the post is already posted. Okay? Screenshots should have link. So, i-link nyo yung screenshot ninyo dun sa Facebook nyo. So, usually kasi, ganito yung nangyayari. Hindi po pwede na yung naka-hover yung mouse para makita yung, nasa na ba yun? So, kasi if you post something, pwede kasing when you hover that one, lalabas yung, nakikita nyo ba yung Friday, April 30, 2021 at 6:50 p.m.? Hindi po pwede yan. Dapat po, when you take a screenshot, lalabas po talaga yung date dito. For example, this one. May date po dapat na makikita. Kasi when you hover your mouse dyan, makikita yung Saturday, June 5, 2021 at 3 p.m. Hindi po pwede. Dapat yung date po talaga yung makikita dito. Okay? So, yan yung instruction. So, for your content calendar scheduling, you have to create a content calendar. So, tapos na tayo niyan. And schedule your post in content calendar using the different scheduling app. So, this is important. Isang schedule lang po or isang araw po natin is or isahan lang po yung pag-schedule ng 21-day campaign. Then you take a screenshot of it. Make sure na hindi pa na-post. For example, when we start our campaign at 30, dapat 29 na schedule niyo na po yung social media calendar ninyo sa scheduling app ninyo. Dapat from 30 hanggang August 20 or 21 ba yon, na schedule niyo na po lahat. Because you will take a screenshot of that. Hindi po tayo pwedeng or parang hindi po natin maloloko yung yung scheduling app, because once that certain post is posted, hindi na po yan magiging active or iba na yung mukha niyan sa when you take a screenshot. So, malalaman nyo yan when you schedule something and it's already posted. Okay? So, you have to take a screenshot of your scheduled post before it is posted. Okay? So, dapat at 29 na schedule nyo na yan, take a screenshot of the whole schedule of your 21-day campaign, then put it in your parang slide, Google slide. Okay? So, in slide 1 to 5, screenshot of your scheduled post with link of your content calendar. Then, slide 6 onwards, screenshot of your 21-day campaign. So, screenshot of actual post with date is required. Screenshot have link to each post for verification purposes. So, this is an example of a 21-day campaign documentation. This is only for 1 day, for 1 week, but ito yung gagawin ninyo sa documentation ninyo sa 21-day campaign ninyo. So, remember this campaign essentials, graphics should be branded. Dapat yung color, basta alam niyo na yung brand niyo mismo is makikita dyan sa sa graphics ninyo. Also, date stamp is shown. So, alam nyo na kanina kung paano hanapin yan. And also, this is 150, naka 300 lang ito because of SMM course na tinake ko before. But this should be 150 characters. And also, your call to action, your link to your Calendly appointment, and your link to your website portfolio, and your hashtag. 5 default hashtag and an additional 10 hashtag of the day, or yung hashtag na in connection with your post. Okay? So, this is how you are going to do your documentation. Platform 1, then you put yung platform. Next is your Facebook na mismo, Facebook or your post mismo. So, your graphic should be seen in your screenshot. The date should be also visible, and yung snippet ninyo or caption. Then, paste yung actual, yung text file ng post ninyo dito sa baba. and also the link of your campaign. So, or your post. So, when you click that one, dapat dadalhin tayo dun sa actual na post. So, hindi po natin maluloko si assessor because strict na strict po si assessor when it comes to 21-day campaign. So, titignan niya po yan isa-isa. Okay? Next is for day 2, this is for day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, and so on and so forth. So for platform 2, also the same lang. Day 1, the media, the link, and the snippet hanggang 21-day campaign. So when I click the link, dapat dadalhin tayo dun sa actual na post. Yan. So, make sure po na ganito yung documentation ninyo. So, as mentioned, kailangan for the title page, then after sa title page is the link of your calendar or social media calendar, and then the next na slide is you should put your screenshot of your scheduled na 21-day campaign. Unposted po, okay? Scheduled, unposted social media campaign. So before po mag-start yung 21-day campaign, dapat naka-schedule na po tayo. Okay? Sige, question. Clarification, and ano pa yung mga questions ninyo about your 21-day campaign?
Miss, do we have demo for katong pag-post na namo atong different sites bitaw nga example nimo?
What do you mean by demo, Miss Vioan?
Pagpunsaon pag-post sa katong mga sample like katong pila ka sites, I think 13 man siguro to. Ka sites na dito namo i-post ang amo ang kuan graphics sa 21-day campaign.
You mean unsaon pag-schedule?
Yes, unsaon pag-schedule.
Sige. You can use kani siya. Sige, at ako sa una ipakita ang Facebook Business Suite. So if you want to use Facebook Business Suite, you can schedule your post here in the calendar. Just click calendar. The next is, for example, your mag-start ta sa og schedule sa ato ang kwan is 30. So just click create post. The next is diri na nimo siya. For example, magbutang tag kuan diri. Mag-add photo na lang ta. For example, that one. So when then you write something here in your sa imuhang, for example, hire me now. And then muna siya imong snippet and blah blah blah. So how are you going to schedule? Click this one, then click schedule post. So pangitaa lang diri unsa nga day imong gusto i-schedule. So mag-start ta is 30 man, di ba? So click July 30, then time of where you want to post, when you want to post it. So let's say 5 p.m. Then click save. Then click schedule post. So you should find your scheduled post here sa Friday. So, sa 31, just click, again, create post again, then upload your, your file and whatever, your snippet, then, ingat to lang, schedule post. So, that is how you are going to post using Business Suite. So, napuno na siya nimo og post from 30 padulong sa August. Take a screenshot of that. Then paste that in your slide. So what you're going to do every day also is visit your calendar sa imuhang Business Suite. Make sure nga na-post siya. Kay naay times nga dili siya ma-post automatically. Okay? What is important is that na-schedule nimo siya and you monitor your scheduled post. Inganha jud na siya na ay mga times nga inganha ang mahitabo. Okay? So, next is if you want to sign up for other platforms, this is Hootsuite. So, let's say I'm going to log in. Or sign up, just sign up for a free na account. So you can sign up using your Facebook, your email. So this is your or this is an example of the dashboard of your Hootsuite. What you're going to do is first, since na disconnected man, just connect your Facebook or social media network. So just click add social media network, let's say Facebook, then I will make sure na naka-login siya in the same browser ha, then click continue as Derica May. Then continue. So add, then supposed to be so muna na siya na akong LinkedIn, na akong Facebook and also just add, reconnect. Kalimot mo ko sa akong password, later na lang. So ano na siya, i-add lang ninyo. So how you are going to schedule is go to create post. Or so ingan ha, same ra gyapon. Check with unsa nga social media calendar. So for example, I do not suggest you use LinkedIn because the timestamp is not available sa LinkedIn. So for example, kani siya muna siya akong Instagram, then I will put my mga snippet, akong content dire, then just click this one and or you can click schedule later. Then when do you want to schedule it? For example, 30 man atong first, then click done. Then click schedule. So automatically ma-schedule na gid na siya. Dili lang ni siya ma-schedule kay wala siya na-reconnect. So where are you going to find that? So you will find that in your publisher. There is a publisher. So makita na ninyo maglinya na diha tanan posts or scheduled posts ninyo. So tanaw na to kung naa pa ba akong wala naman siguro. Naman na ma-view. Ay nara. When I scheduled my my social media content before, so inganhin na siya og mga naong mailhan nimo na siya if na-post na siya kay medyo blur na siya or kanang transparent na siya. Pag dili pa gani siya posted, nakainganha siya kanang makita bitaw gid nimo siya dili siya transparent. So dili ta makapangilad or hindi natin maloloko si assessor if we really scheduled it before we started our 21-day campaign. Okay? The same is true with business suite because mo ni siya ha na siya. So you will know if na-post na siya because na siya inganhin na siya mga engagement, na siya mga maingan na active, mga makita na siya nimo ba na posted na siya. So you will also see the people reach, clicks, maingan na. So siya dili gid na to di ta makapangilad. So I hope clear na on how you're going to schedule your social media platforms or your social media content. Okay na? Or there are other
Yes,
questions?
Miss.
Okay. Questions pa? So I suggest that guys sa atong 21-day campaign, 21 days ra gyud siya. So make sure nga nahuman na mo sa inyong social media content. Kay mo to siya ang inyong i-post sa inyong 21 days campaign. Okay? Wala na question? Wala na. Sige. My time here is it's already 3 p.m. Mag-break time sa ta. Break sa ta mga daghan jud. Hapit naman po mahuman. Daghan himuonon ang wala nag-anam og pasa og kuan task. Mo na siya. So let's have a break, 15-minute break. Let's go back at 3:15 para ma-refresh lang ta and katong mga katulgon maka-stretch lang gamay, and we will discuss the last part of our module, which is client onboarding. Okay? Then sige, let's go back sa class at 1:15. See you. Di lang ko mag-music ha, kay lagi ako internet ganina, nakuratan gani ko kay medyo na hapit ko na putol. Sige. Sige, okay. Let's go back na sa atong ano Zoom na meeting and wala na may question about sa 21-day campaign ninyo. Na mo tanan dire or na basi nangatulog na sad mo ba? Sige, can you please type 1 if naana mo? Sige. So, I would like to emphasize guys if you're going to schedule your 21-day campaign, you're going to take a screenshot of your 21-day campaign schedule, which is screenshot sa inyong scheduler nga nag-contain sa inyong 21-day nga post or content. When you paste that in your in your slide, you will going to put the link dili sa link sa inyong sa inyong social media post, but the link of your content calendar. Katong inyo bitong inyong gipasa nga content calendar. So just get the link of your content calendar, then you link that screenshot sa inyong social media na di-schedule using scheduler. And then also nanakoy feedback from assessor. So we are going to post our social media content in 3 platforms. So I suggest you use Twitter, you use Instagram, and you use Facebook. The same snippet and caption, it's just that it has the same or it has different na sizes sa graphics. Of course, because again, each social media platforms have different sizes sa ilahang media. Okay? So, wala na yung pangutana about that. Yes, only lang, ang inyo lang i-edit is mag-add lang mo, i-copy lang to ninyong snippet, then add lang og katong media nga lahi og size. Yes, post number 3. Add lang og media nga katong lahi og size. Kay syempre sa Twitter, lahi man gid og size ang Twitter. Sige. Wala na? Wala na question? Sige. So let's go to client onboarding. So,
Miss,
yes, Miss Glazel.
more question. Katong gi-schedule sa Facebook, automatic na mo post po siya sa Instagram?
As long as imuhang gigamit sa imo ang pag dapat manggod kay imong i-connect or i-integrate nimo imuhang Facebook o Instagram dito sa imong Facebook Business Suite. However, if you are not using the same email sa imuhang Facebook and your Instagram,
Oo.
imo lang na siyang i-connect sa imuhang kuan. Oh, but
Oh.
kung the same na og email ang imuhang Instagram o Facebook page, supposed to be automatically the same ma-post na siya dito. Pero pag dili, i-connect lang nimo, pwede ra na siya.
How about sa Twitter? Unsa may i-recommend nimo na scheduler?
You can use
Parang-
TweetDeck
Okay.
or
Sige.
Hootsuite. Hootsuite, guwapo po ang Hootsuite.
Sige, Miss. Thank you.
Okay. So, wala na question lain. Sige. So, now guys, we are down to the last na pa isa ni Habol. Ma'am, how about the image attached? If what's uploaded sa FB mo, upload mo gawa sa IG, No. Kay, as I've mentioned, lahi og size ang IG. Square si IG, si Facebook is rectangular. So if you post that image kang IG, you will ang IG iyahang ikat. Yes, need jud siya nga separate nimo siya kanang schedule. Sige. Wala na. Now, guys, let's go to client onboarding. This is the last module of our training. However, this will be not the last day that you will see me. Okay, of course. So, in this module, we will talk about how we are going to onboard our client. For example, during your 21-day campaign, you have been hired, except lang if ang nag-hire sa imo is agency, they will be the one to communicate and to onboard you. But if an individual business owner will hire you or nakakita mo, for example, CEO sa isa ka company, of course, you need this to onboard your client. Kay dili man pwede nga you start immediately without any contracts or anything nga maka-pa-assure nga si client will really pay you. Okay? So, for client onboarding, for this module, you will learn what is client onboarding and why we need one. We will also learn how to the client intake process and the agreement or contract, the invoicing, client setup, and client onboarding proper. Okay? So, it is important na ma-familiarize ta on how we onboard our client because this helps us to process everything smoothly. Kay especially when we kanang nag-start pa ta og accept og clients, we will dili ta makaila sa atong clients when we work with them and ana. So that's why we need client onboarding. So we need to understand our customer. We need to clear and set our expectation and client's expectation about us. It also show value because since naa kay SOP, since you do this process, your client will really think na you are really serious in accepting this job. Next is you stay in constant communication and create customer-centric goal. And this allows you to measure your success. So, in client intake or onboarding process, you need pre-onboarding email, welcome email, your business policies, your client information form, and list of services. Of course, we will have an example of that shortly, okay? So, this is an example of my client onboarding toolkit. So I put that put it in one folder in my Google Drive. So this is my pre-onboarding email. What is a pre-onboarding email? This email is once you already found or your client is really into hiring you, or they say I will hire you, so this you will send this email to them kay parang prompting them to, can you please fill in this following, and also this one is an email, just an email informing your client that you will be working with them and prompting your client to fill out their client information form. So what is a client information form? This is an example of a client information form where your client will put their email, their company profile, business address, their contact person, business email address, and others. So This will allow you to understand your client's needs. Okay, can you tell us more about your business? What are your major challenges encountered in your business? In what ways we can help in your business? So by this way, ma-assess nyo na how your client or how you are going to work with your clients and what are the needs of your clients where you can help them solve these problems. So that is a pre-onboarding email. So basically, it's just telling your client that you will be working with them. This is your this is the information form. Kindly fill this up, and you will be scheduling an appointment or an onboarding meeting with them. So basically, an onboarding meeting is just a link to your Calendly na account or Calendly na link. So, ana lang siya. So also, it is important nga naapod siya header. Diba? So, naa siya imong kanang unsa tawag ani kanang logo, name sa imong company, your email address and mobile number. So, that is how an email pre-onboarding email looks like. And also your welcome email. So lahi ang pre-onboarding email and your welcome email. So your welcome email comes after your pre-onboarding email. Why? Because this is where your client had sa imong pre-onboarding email manggod nag-set kag onboarding kanang meeting. So this is where you will discuss the terms, you will discuss hours you will be working, your charges, your rates, your tasks, so your expectations about your client or your client's expectation about you. So in your welcome email, this prompts your client na mag-start na ka sa imuhang task. So this is an example of a welcome email. So, hi, kanang just telling your client, welcome to then this I will be doing or I will be making a folder where you will find the following: your welcome kit, your business policies, list of services, then katong inyong mga naistoryahan sa inyong onboarding meeting. So this is of course it should contain your header, your name below here, then also katong you can add other things here according sa inyong or according sa napag-usapan ninyo dun sa onboarding meeting ninyo. Just prompting your client that you already accepted their offer and you will start immediately. Okay? So that is an example of your welcome email. So of course, in your business policies, you will also put mo ni siya ang contract itself. So naa diri tanan, you can read it. So you can find it here, your policies, your service rate, your bank account, katong mga other policies about your kuan. So on your onboarding, you have to discuss this to your client before they sign, because pwede nga nag-send mo ani then wala di kabalo si client, i-cancel na lang niya kay naa day siya dili ganahan sa kuan. And also it is much better that you explain to your client why inganhi ang imuhang policy. Okay? So this is an example. Of course, it should have your header also. Then mo ni siya kanang you can read this na example diri. And these are the documents na kinahanglan jud ninyo bitaw when you start your journey as a general virtual assistant. These are considered as SOPs. So Also, you have to, as I've mentioned kanina, may client information form. You can use a Google form to create one. Okay? And list of services. So, basically, the list of services are just your portfolio itself. What are the things that you can do for your clients? So, also, you have to make sure nga kanang na-discuss bitaw ninyo tanan sa inyong onboarding. So this is an example. Basically, it's just kanang your portfolio, just stating what are your services. So more na siya. Basically mo na siya ang imong list of services. So why is it important that we prepare this kind of documents? So that mag-guided si client what are the things that you expect from them and what are the things that you will be delivering to them. Kay basin at the end of the day, wala day mo ingan you don't have an SOP, then one day client will get kanang notified nga dili din ni mao ang kanang iyang services nga gikuha from you. So dapat clear on both sides. You should have a mutual agreement between the services, the fees, and the time, especially the time na you will be working with them. So, muna siya. So, also the agreement and contract. So, as I've mentioned kanina, what you will see in the contract is the name and information and date, your role, your payment information, deadlines, and ownership. So, you should put your name or your agency here. Also, the your fees and rate and the packages, and also the assignment and all yung mga napag-usapan nyo with clients, the notices, and even the confidentiality. Because when you work with your client, all of your clients kanang details should be confidential. So you are not allowed to share that to others. Okay? Bisan pag moingon ang uban client nga, are you the one who is posting in the social media platforms of Mr. So ayaw mo pag-ingon nga, yes, I am the one. I use this and my client usually dili because you have this confidentiality agreement. Okay? So muna siya. So what you see in the freelancer's contract na confidentiality of information, independent contractor terms, limitations and liability, termination of terms, and indemnity. Okay? So sa contract and muna siya ang moto nagpakita na nako ang contract no, ang sa job order ay muna siya ang job order. Job order is basically your steps on kanang mag-onboard ka og clients. Muna siya. So, muna siya ang job order. So, your company name, the contact person, designation, email, and contact number. So, basically, job order is just like an invoice. So, muna siya ang kanang time, kunong jobs requested, then details, then amount kung pila. Then, muna siya invoicing. So, total, down payment, then balance. So, also, you have to put sa imong job order katong unsa tong monthly na nasabutan ninyo kung malate ba siya na siya 10% nga penalty or kanusa siya pwede dapat magpadala or inyong nasabutan nga magpadala. Then pirma and all. So acknowledgement receipt is also important. This receipt is you should send this receipt when your client already paid you. Okay? So, ana siya. So I will just add this one sa katong kani. So muna siya sa inyong job order. So these are the tools that are used to sign contracts. So kabalo naman ta about sa HelloSign. You can also sign in different na platforms, but I suggest you use HelloSign kay easy siya gamiton. Okay? So for invoicing, if you are not using freelancer platforms, kay ang freelancer platforms, they have their own way of invoicing. For example, ako gayus ko og Hubstaff, so I invoice my client using Hubstaff and she pays me using PayPal. So naay different ways to invoice your client. Depende na sa inyong masabutan during your onboarding. Okay? So in this module or in this topic, we will know how what is an invoice or what is a manual and automated invoicing, Payoneer invoicing, and PayPal invoicing. So basically, invoicing is just telling your client that I already finished the task and you have to pay me. So, but when we invoice, hindi lang pwedeng, ma'am, tapos na po ako, bayad na. Hindi po pwedeng ganon. Also, you have to document that one. So, you have to send any document or any na prompt na you are done with your task. So, this is an essential document of a service provider to receive payment. So, clients may or may not ask you for this because some clients, once na ito yung deadline ng payment, they will directly pay you. But this is one way your client will know how much they will pay you. That's why you have to send them an invoice. So an invoice includes the price of the order, the terms of the payment, and the payment due date. Okay? So manual and versus automated invoice. A manual invoice is a processing lets you customize the information by manual or hand or manual input. So this is a manual input or manual invoicing where you edit the jobs requested, the details, the amount, and then you send that to your client. Automated invoicing is using different platforms such as PayPal, Payoneer, and other freelancers applications where you can invoice your time or you can send invoice. Okay. So it is where your clients also pay you using those platforms. So there are different ways in using or sending invoice to your client. So there, for example, as I've mentioned, you can invoice using PayPal and Payoneer. Okay. So also you can use QuickBooks, Xero, FreshBooks, Zoho Books, and Wave. So marami sila actually, but basically yung pinaka-popular is PayPal and Payoneer. So I want to question kasi gusto kong i-actual how you are going to invoice your client. Please sulod akong PayPal kay withdraw na nako. Payoneer. So basically, this is how you are going to invoice using PayPal. So actually sa sa 663839. So basically, you can do this through mobile. Also, you can do this in your kaning desktop. So you can just click request, then add the email of your or username of your client. So for example, this one, and then I will just click next. And then you can just add note here. Then add the amount that you are requesting. So then click request a payment. Then an email will be sent there to your client prompting them that this is the amount that you are requesting. So just add a note here for para saan yan yung yung invoice mo or your request for payment. So for Payoneer, go to receive, then click request a payment. So the same is true. You will just put the email or username. So ito, business profile, you will be asked for business profile kasi when what do you call this? Parang when you ask for payment dito using or invoice using Payoneer. But basically your client can pay you using Payoneer. You can invoice using Payoneer, okay? Kasi naka-personal account ito. But if you are going to put a business or kanang i-convert nimo into business profile, so muna siya. Products, then I own it, I operate, and submit. So, ano lang siya? Kasayon mag-request o payment sa PayPal and Payoneer. Sige, question. Question. Wala. Sige, magpadayon ta. So, after you already know how to invoice your client, during sa inyong onboarding, before mo mag-meeting sa inyong onboarding meeting and all, you have to set up these things. First is your Trello board where your client can communicate with you through your boards and take a look of your task for the week or task for the day. Also, your Google Drive, your other documents needed, and your weekly calls schedule. Wag po nating hintayin na si client yung tumawag sa atin. Dapat disiplinahin natin yung self natin and also the client that this is our scheduled weekly calls or daily calls. Beyond that, if you do not intend to call me or you do not want to call me on that schedule, please inform me. So weekly calls or daily calls are very important to update your clients about your task, and if ever you have questions, pwede mong i-raise doon sa client mo. So as I've mentioned, you have to set up a Trello board and add your clients in your Trello board, okay? Your Google Drive is for your clients' mga files. For example, your clients want you to create a social media content plan, so you can upload that there. Make a one file or one folder for a certain client, then there you will organize your client's file para mas madali mong makita yung yung mga files ni client. Also, you have to put the the file ng yung signed documents ninyo, yung mga onboarding, mga job order, your invoice documents para makita agad ni clients or ni client. So this is what I've mentioned, the other documents, and you also have to prepare your SOP, which is the onboarding process, your client welcome kit, which is yung mga yung Trello board, yung mga if your client wants to track your time using Clockify, they can do that. Then your contract or job order, the invoice, and your client information form and your onboarding form or your onboarding mga onboarding documents ninyo. Okay? So this is an example of your welcome kit. So, yan. So, this is just, ito lahat yung welcome kit nyo. Naging isang file lang siya because just for you to see na ito yung yung mga documents na kailangan ilagay nyo into one file. So, meron siyang about us, at meron siyang services, meron siyang contact details, then project timeline, reminders, and pwede rin, you can devise something na mas maganda tingnan or one infographic that you can send to your client na ito yung policies, ito yung mga tasks, yung ganon. So, according na yan sa sa creativity ninyo yung welcome kit. Okay? So, your SOP, welcome kit yan. So, ito yung SOP na sinasabi ko. Bakit job order ito? Edit natin, okay. Yan. So, SOP template, ito lang yung mga checklist mo. For example, send pre-onboarding email, send client information form. So, date completed. Then, contract via HelloSign, invite client for 15-minute pre-onboarding. Then, ito na yung mga yung mga checklist mo, ano yung gagawin mo in onboarding your client. So, ganun lang. Then, so as I've mentioned, you also have to set your weekly call scheduling. So, I suggest na in your weekly call, para siyang updating with client, ano yung mga kailangan gawin nyo for the week, may other task ba si client na ipapagawa sa inyo, parang ganun. And your last pass, of course, kasi there are times na si client, can you please manage my social media content, social media platforms, or can you please open my bank accounts? May ganun si client. So, inform your client that if ever they need you to manage something, their emails and all, you have LastPass account. Okay? Then, ito na yung sinasabi ko kanina, the client onboarding process, setting expectation, your workflow, then the next meeting and end call. Okay? So, question, are you ready to onboard your client? Ready na? Or excited na ba mo magka-client? May nanubag, oy. Di man siguro excited ni sila magka-kliyente. Ayo, may tao pa ba dyan? Bakit ka kinakabahan, Kleto? Ready na. So, as I've mentioned, guys, hindi lahat ng expectation. Sige, ganahan ko ng mga question. Actually, hindi lahat ng expectation ni client is mamimit mo. That's why you do or you make an onboarding call. Because it is where you and your client should meet in the middle. So, if you're not able to uh to to set a good expectation setting before you start the work or the job, dun kayo magkakaproblema. That's why you really need to do an onboarding na process sa client mo. What if hindi willing mag-cooperate si client? Wala. Dapat, as I've mentioned, you have to meet in the middle. Wag po kayong papayag na yung mga terms ni client is makaka-affect na siya sa inyo financially, emotionally, physically, and mentally. So, I believe that good employers really take a look at your welfare. Pero may mga ibang mga clients na mas iniisip nila yung kapakanan ng parang binobombard ka na lang nila ng task, then they are not really assessing if you can do the task and ganon. So that's why you really have to send this kind of documents to them. If dili willing si client to go through all the process, you really have to reiterate to them that that is your SOP. Ako bitang kuan sa inyo. This is one of my mistakes when I started in this industry because I am very too hot to land to a good client, to a client to the point that I forgot to put value on myself. Actually, guys, undergoing to this process or kanang musunod ka ani nga process is adding value to yourself. So that's why if your client is not willing to go through all the process and they do not want to sign the contract, that is a red flag for you. Because basically your contract is your agreement with your clients. So if they are not willing to take that SOP, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have to find another client. Okay. Miss, if magka-client me na ay community sa DJTPH that where we can ask question or help sa task or on our own lang me. That's why we have an FB group. Yan yung tool natin para if you think you want to ask question about the task, you can ask me. Guys, dili lang ni karon ang akong tabang sa inyo. You can always ask question to me beyond this training. That is part of my commitment to you. So, dili lang kay humana ang 21-day campaign. So, as I've mentioned, this is not the last time that you will be seeing me. Okay? What if ma'am si client mag-initiate og onboarding sa iyang POV pod na apod inana na doc si client? Yes, if your client is initiated an onboarding with you, much better because you already know what your client wants you to do. Ang imo lang buhaton or what you're going to do is just to kanang facilitate or tell your client that yes, okay, this is your terms and also I have my own terms. We can discuss this properly so that we can meet in the middle. Okay? Huwag po kayong makipag-away sa client niyo on onboarding ninyo because your client don't want that ha. Make sure that yung client nyo at ikaw is really in the same page. Kasi baka hindi po kayo in the same page, dun po kayo magkakaproblema. Sige. Isa sa mistake ko before when I started this this kanang industry is hot kay ko makakuha og client. Bisan kinsa na lang ang ako ang adtuon or i-prospect or kanang sendan og kuan. Then I realized that I have to be careful because kana siya nga sometimes manggod kaning pagka kanang impulsive nato bitaw nga sa kanang because we are really excited to get clients, we are really excited to land a job, to earn dollars. Sige lang kay sige, but that is wrong. Always assess your skills and capabilities. Always assess the job posting on or job description that you are applying, and also do not be intimidated with what they put with the experiences na 5 years na kana experience, na 10 years na experience. So do not be intimidated. If you think you can do the job, then apply for it. Then this is where you will show your clients that you can really do the job. That is how I started. Honestly, I do not have an experience in handling in an e-commerce Shopify account. Wala ko kabaluan na, honestly. How did I handle that? I just told my clients that I can do the job and I can learn how to handle a Shopify account. When my client told me, can you handle Amazon? Can you be an FBA? Sabi akong pagkahibalaan na ng mag-FBA, sa mga Amazon nga kuan, di man gani ko kabalo mag-upload sa una og listing sa Amazon o mga product sa Amazon unsaon na pag-optimize. But I learned how to do that through research and through the guidance of your clients. So your clients will be your best mentor because if your client is a good kanang business person or businessman or businesswoman, what they want is the best for their business. So, meaning to say, dili kanila tudluan og bad, dili kanila tudluan og mga wrong nga mga butang. So, they will teach you how to do the job efficiently. Okay? So, ayaw mo kakulbaan about ma-intimidate mo kay, ay, wala man ko'y experience, maski 2 years experience lang. Oh. That's why you started learning. Apply lang. Tanawa lang ninyo. Okay? So, inganhi ang mahitabo, this is the last time that we will be meeting regularly. So, in the next few days, atong mag-meet pa man ta for the interview, but for next week we will still be kanang ako na ni stop kay para